Hey guys, it's Crypto Will here, back again with another video. Today, I'm here to share my investment strategy with you, at least for the next year and a half or so. Now, all of you know, I do things a bit differently than other people. I once traded, but I'm not really a trader anymore. I don't like trading. It's too stressful, and I've lost a bunch of money off of it, following the wrong people. Even people who generally are good traders, I haven't been able to invest as much as I can because I'm not a giant whale. So, trading isn't for me. There's also mining and other stuff like that. And, mining's not really profitable right now. So, I'm just trying to find a way forward in cryptocurrency. And I think I have. It's altcoins. Now, before you say it, I know exactly what you're typing right now. Oh, Crypto Will. Why are you at altcoins? Altcoins don't go up. Bitcoin is the future. And I agree. Bitcoin is the future. But the thing is, Bitcoin, some people say it has scaling problems. What Bitcoin can do, other coins can do better. And, that's not really my concern right now. My concern is making money. Don't really care about all this extra stuff, block size and all that. All I really care about is how much money it can make me. And so do all of you. That's all we care about as well. So what's the best way forward? I could buy Bitcoin, and I have bought Bitcoin, and held it. However, times are different. This isn't the case where Bitcoin fluctuates up and down a whole lot a day. Like, the Bitcoin price movements are small day by day. And we don't get large fluctuations. Heck, if we did that, I could actually trade. And so, Bitcoin's rise in 2017 was both a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because everyone who's been holding since 2015 or 2016 or 2013, where some of the most some of the most fervent crypto supporters started getting into it. They made a lot of money in 2017. The people who got in on 2017, we only lost money since then. Now, people like me, I've taken crazy risks to get money. A lot of you know that I've gotten into some insane dApps and other platforms to make money. And I've won some, I lost some. See, I was an EXP asset and A-Swins. I'm still at A-Swins. I'll address that later. But stuff like United ETC, Daily ETC, and I make money off of them. But those aren't really sustainable anymore. None of them last long anymore. It's not the case where you could just get into something, double your money, and get out. Now, you can't even do that. Now, it's a hard time breaking even. And that shouldn't be the case. If you have a hard time breaking even, you're doing the wrong thing. And so that's why I'm not really promoting all these platforms. I could, but I don't. Now, back to altcoins. What am I talking about? Bitcoin, I want something that can not just double, but go up at least 5 times, or has the potential to go up 5 times in the time it takes Bitcoin to go up, 2 or 3 times. Because Bitcoin doubling will go to 16,000 as of this price. I guess its median price is about $10,000 because it held there for a while. But 8 to 10,000 is the median. If we take 10,000 as the average price, then for it to double, it'll have to go to 20,000 again. And so it's a little rough math, but doubling would get Bitcoin right now to 16,000, which would make it almost get it to an all-time high. However, for a smaller altcoin, even something like ETH to double, ETH just have to go to about 300, 360. Let's see, what was the all-time high for ETH? Yeah, not 900. Even if it only doubles to 173. I'm not going to do a math in my head. 447. If it only goes here, then the price is double. But the price has doubled beyond that as well. And so ETH has more upward potential to reach its final movement. Basically meaning, for Bitcoin to double, ETH can triple. But it even gets better than that. You can go down the line, Bitcoin Cash, 0x, Ripple. And in the time it takes Bitcoin to double, which it will double because of the halvening, and probably even triple beyond that. altcoins, even altcoins like ETH, have potential to go even higher. And so that's what I like to see. That's why I'm not fully only invested in Bitcoin. Now let's get to the main event. What altcoins do I care about, and why do I care about them? Now, I'm not going to go into a super deep technical dive into any of these. That's not what we do here. But I will be talking about them. And in my opinion, why I think these have potential to quadruple, quintuple, maybe even more, because of real life factors. Most of the coins I'm mentioning are going to have potential to rise that much because of something called DeFi, or decentralized finance. Type in DeFi or crypto DeFi, you'll get some articles on it. Okay, it took me a second to find a good article. And by the way, I don't really like Forbes, but however, they did a good job on this article. Why is everyone in crypto talking about DeFi or decentralized finance? A new movement is pumping oxygen. It's called decentralized finance. It's a notion that crypto entrepreneurs can recreate traditional financial instruments in a decentralized architecture outside of companies' and governments' control. That's basically what the core of cryptocurrency is. And it's gotten pretty centralized. I could show you article after article about how many companies, so many billionaires, have so much cryptocurrency. It's in the hands of so many. But this is a way to change the traditional financial markets, like make banking easier. And the misuse of Tether, as they say in this article, has really contributed to it. Misuse funds get to centrally control cryptocurrency Tether. The argument for decentralized applications has become even more relevant. Yeah, Tether's a mess. Tether's absolutely controlled. Tether moves so strange now. It used to be okay, but there was always an unease about it just below the surface. Like, Tether is completely controlled. If you didn't know that, now you do. Basically, all the coins I'm talking about have real institutional support behind them. There's billions of dollars, or at least hundreds of millions of dollars, behind most, if not all, of these cryptocurrencies. I'm not listing some ridiculous cryptocurrency token that came out last week. These are things that have been around since 2018. Some of them came out in 2018, and they got started in the bear market, in some of the lowest points. And they've risen up since then. But they still have a long way to go. Now, without further ado, let me just give you a sneak preview of some of the things I'll be talking about. Alright. These are ones, Bitcoin, Ethereum, but the altcoins I'm talking about are Chainlink, 0x, Ripio, no. These two are just mine. I'm just watching these two. But it's Chainlink, 0x, Matic, and ones that aren't on there. They are DAI. Let me get to it. Hold on. Here it is. They have DAI and its partner Maker. If we look at 0x, 0x actually has institutional support. As you can see here, 0x has a market cap of $181 million. That's because there's big money behind it. And Binance USA is open deposits for 0x. 0x surgery. There's a bunch of good things, but not just about that. It has large institutional support. You can do some of the research yourself, but this is just the recent news that came out. I like it because it has a ton of upward potential, especially around and after the halving. Another excellent one is Chainlink. Chainlink is trying to redo smart contracts. A lot of you probably roll your eyes, oh, smart contracts again. Smart contracts in and of themselves are not bad things. It's some of the crazy platforms that we got into last year and this year where smart contracts scammed out on us or drained or any of that stuff. So this technology behind smart contracts is solvent. And honestly, smart contracts on Ethereum are what contributed to the rise last time. One of the things, of course. And that's what really got it. When you make cryptocurrency easier to use and regular people can start using it more and people can start programming on it, that's when you get a major run. Because it's a new technology inside of a new technology. Because cryptocurrency is still new. Chainlink, it has some institutional support. This was a good article. Chainlink has a partnership with Swift. claims to work on a common project, the leading interbank payment system. It had the partnership for a while, and the news was revealed. So they have one major institutional investor. It's trading on Binance. Two believers, it's just institutional investors and regular people say, oh, we like it, so that doesn't mean a whole lot. A big announcement potentially coming. This article isn't exactly new, but Chainlink making a splash in the DevCon 5 conference. It adds to the hype, boosting the price gains. And so staking, it's another big thing. People love staking, especially legitimate cryptocurrencies. So you stake Chainlink, it has the potential to rise. However, it's the Swift partnership that really makes it rise up in price. When you get more partnerships like that, then you have a real potential. In addition to what's going to happen in the halvening, where the price of Bitcoin will get slashed, and the price of Bitcoin and a lot of the good other altcoins will rise up in price. Alright, I want to talk about DAI for a second. DAI isn't on my list because it's a stable coin. It rises from $1. It's pegged at like $1.01. It's basically a stable coin. Yada yada yada. But the thing is, DAI and its partner cryptocurrency Maker are actually made in conjunction with Coinbase. Coinbase, I don't know if they made it, but they have a partnership with them. There's actually another application that actually uses DAI and Maker as part of Coinbase. Let me pull it up on my phone. It's called Coinbase Wallet. And in order to get involved, you can actually go to Coinbase Earn. Type in Coinbase Earn to the Google tab, and it's right here. You can do all the things and click on the button that says DAI, and then it'll allow you to get some free DAI, as well as Maker, and introduce you to the Coinbase wallet. So because of its partnership with Coinbase, DAI and especially Maker is very undervalued right now. Or maybe not so undervalued right now. Alright, my bad guys. Alright, so Maker has been rising up in price as well, but it still has potential because it's connected to Coinbase. Alright, and because I left you on pause, I'm gonna make this short. The last one is Matic. Why do I like Matic? Because again, Coinbase is a seed investor in Matic. Matic is also undervalued. I'm not as hot on it as I am with Chainlink and 0x or even MakerDAO. But Matic is something that, because of its connection to Coinbase, has the potential to rise. The Coinbase effect isn't as strong, but it still is a factor. You just gotta know how to do it. And so Matic is not sold. You can get these on Binance. You can get this on Binance. But it's at $1. What is this? Anyway, whatever. Coinbase is a seed investor, which means it has a ton of potential, and there are rumors that it could be added to Coinbase at some point. Yeah, alright guys, these are my 3 altcoin picks: Chainlink, 0x, and Matic, and the DAI and Maker platform. Anyway guys, you agree with these? Leave it in the comments. Give up the coins, also leave them in the comments. Not saying I'll talk about them. However, these are ones that I like the most. I'm not your financial advisor. If you agree, if you disagree, that's your opinion. Do your own research. Anyway guys, take care. Bye.